Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2000 points, 9th edition, Necrons versus Adeptus Custodes. Right, so welcome to this 2000 points game, Necrons versus Adeptus Custodes. I don't think we've seen this combination before on the channel. Going to play it as 9th edition here, another warm-up game as we practice getting some battles done, ready to continue on with the league and the other games on the channel as well. So before I get stuck into the Necron list, just mention the patrons at gold levels. That's Alex Stillwar, Andrew Swan, Marcus Anthony, Luke Schwengel, Nicholas Lucas, Patrick McPherson, Paul Cook, Will Wright and Zachary Silton. Big thanks to them for their support at gold level. All the proceeds on the Striking Scorpion 82 Patreon page go straight to my local War Games Club, SSWG. You can check out the end credits for the names of those supporting at silver level, and big thanks also to those supporting at bronze. So it was through that club that I got into wargaming and Warhammer 40,000 in general, so I've set up that Patreon page just to help them out and say thanks to SSWG as well. A lot of the terrain that we use in our games is from them, especially our Apocalypse battle reports. We film those at the SSWG club. Okay, so the list here for the Necrons, don't know the exact points values, so we've done our best here to anticipate what 2000 points will be. So it's just one battalion here with the new army structure for 9th edition, so we keep all 12 of our command points. I've only taken one relic, so 12 command points remain. 3 HQ choices. One regular Cryptek with a Staff of Light, Chronometron for him, Technomancer as well is his ability, and then Immortal Pride, he's going to be the Warlord, and that is his Warlord trait. So units nearby is going to grant auto pass morale, +1 to reanimation rolls, so usually going to be a 4+, and then also 5+ invuln save granted to infantry units nearby. So very useful, this little model here in the heart of the Necron gunline. And then we'll go here, the Scorpek Lord, the brand new model from the Indomitus box set. Did well in the previous game on YouTube. So this time I've taken a relic for him. So Sempiternal Weave from the Necron Codex. So +1 toughness is going to be toughness 7 now, and +1 wound. It's going to go up to 7 wounds also, just to try and make him a little bit more tougher on the table. Then just painting up some new models for this game. The Plasmancer will take part, and the Crypto Thralls as well. The Bodyguard, that's an elite's choice, but they don't take up a slot in the army list. He's going to act semi like a Psyker, but his mortal wounds come through at the end of the movement phase. Then for troops, 3 units of troops to make up the battalion, so 2 units of 14 Necron warriors just to make up the points here, all with Gore's flayers, and then equipped with Gore's blasters is 10 Necron immortals. Then 1 dedicated transport, it is the Ghost Ark. Then for heavy support, 6 destroyers, all equipped with Gore's cannons. Then for fast attack, unit of Tomb Blades, I've given them shield veins, so 3+ armor save, particle beamers is their shooting weapon, and nebula scopes upgrade as well, so they'll ignore cover when they shoot. Then 10 Triarch Praetorians with particle casters and void blades for them. And then finally a unit of Scorpack destroyers, 3 of those, and then the plasmacyte, little parasite bug here to help them out as well. That is the Necron list. Will certainly be a test for them against the Adeptus Custodes. Tom's going to run his Custodes army and of all the latest rules that have come through from them from Psychic Awakening. We'll take a look now and see what Tom KOYO has in his list. Right, so 2,000 points, sort of trying to anticipate what the points values will be for 9th edition when they're released, but 2,000 points here of Adeptus Custodes. Tom KOYO will run through his list.
Okay, so I've got my 2,000 points of Adeptus Custodes. I'll start off, this is a patrol detachment, just because now with how the points work, it just makes more sense, I think, with Custodes. I have my Valerian model, once again being used as a shield captain. He's upgraded to a captain commander. I've also given him the Eagle's Eye Relic for a 3+ invulnerable save, and then he's got Strategic Mastermind, so he's got a 5+ CP farm, basically on him. My shield captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike has the Auric Aquila's Dawn Eagle Jetbike, so it's a 3+ invuln with reroll charges. I've got 2 squads just of the Custodian Guard. One of the squads has 2 shields and 1 spear, and the other squad has 2 spears and 1 shield. I've got the Vexilla Magnifica for the -1 to hit bubble, a 5-man squad of Alaris Terminators, a 5-man squad of Virtus Praetors bikes, which will be in reserve from the Golden Light, and then I've got the Telemon Dreadnought as well, which I have upgraded to have Eternal Penitent, which allows him to re-roll his charge and get +1 attack. And just to finish off, I will be using these as Dread Host today. The captain on Dawn Eagle Jetbike is my Warlord, obviously the Auric Aquila's bike, and he also has a Superior Creation Warlord trait for a 5+ Feel No Pain.
Right, so that's Tom's list. This Dreadnought Stable here, you've just painted it up for this game. This one here, Forge World.
Yeah, Forge World. I didn't paint it. I've had it painted for ages. I just never used it.
No, I've never seen it before. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so it'd be great to see these units in action. Hyper elite here for the Adeptus Custodes, but that's what you expect from them. Outnumbered, outgunned maybe, but certainly durable and pack a mean punch for sure. We'll see how well they get on. I am intimidated by them. This is the finest that the Emperor has to offer against the Xenos scum. We'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this battle. Okay, we have a scenario. Tom's just marking out the edge of his deployment zone. So we've gone to Eternal War Strike Force from the 9th edition rulebook, Scorched Earth. That's mission number 5. So the old Dawn of War deployment here. So Necrons are deploying along here, 12 inches in, marked by the red dice, and then the Custodes marked by the yellow dice across the other side. So there's 6 objectives on the table. So 2 here on the edge of the Necron deployment zone, the same across the other side for the Custodes, 1 there, and then 1 just in the middle of that terrain piece, and then 2 in no man's land on each flank. So 1 just here, and then 1 just here on the left-hand side for the Necrons. So, points can be picked up here for primary objectives. First of all, the standard rules for take and hold. So, you can score a maximum of 15 points during your turn for this. 5 points each time if you fulfill these 3 categories. So, first of all, if you control 1 or more objective markers, this can't be scored turn 1, it's turn 2 onwards. 1 or more objective markers, you get 5 points. If you control 2 or more objective markers, you get another 5 points for that. And then if you control more objective markers than your opponent, you get another 5 points for that. So potential 15 points per turn, turn 2 onwards for take and hold. Then the mission special rules here for Scorched Earth, really it's just a case of trying to raise or burn the opponent's objectives. The Necrons are going to be going after this one here and this one across the other side, and then Tom, his incentive is to go after this one and this one here in the Necron deployment zone. So to do that, it is an action. One unit from your army can start to perform this action at the start of your movement phase. So you've got to on the turn previous, you've got to move out, sit on top of that objective, and then survive. And at the start of your next turn, at the start of your movement phase, you can perform the action as long as there's no enemy units within range of that objective marker, excluding aircraft. Player A can only attempt to raise objective markers label B. We've covered that, which ones can be raised already. The action is completed at the end of your turn. If this action is successfully completed, that objective marker is raised and removed from the battlefield. So you could see these 4 objectives here potentially be removed during the game if they're raised by players' units. So then the reward for that, at the end of the game, at the end of the battle, a player scores 5 victory points if one objective marker is removed from the battlefield. But if both are removed, it is worth 15 points. A big incentive to try and remove both of the opposing players' objectives. And there's some pretty good rewards available for that. But it's not the be-all and end-all here in this game. There's plenty of points available for take and hold. And also a couple of secondary objectives have been selected by both players as well. So we've both selected to go for that as an option just to fit in with the narrative of the game, and then we get to pick 2 others. They have to be from separate categories here. So both of us have gone for attrition. So score 4 victory points at the end of each battle round if more enemy units than friendly units were destroyed this battle round. So real competition to try and destroy as many units as possible. Both sort of even for the number of units in our army. And then we've also gone for Slay the Warlord. Tom wants to destroy my little Cryptek. Right, okay, and then we'll go for the captain on the Dawn Eagle jet bike to try and bring him down. It's worth, if we're able to do so, it is worth 6 points at the end of the battle if the Warlord is slain. That's all the potential points that can be scored. Lots of points available for both sides. We'll go on to deployment now, start alternating placing units on the board. Alright, so the battle mat that we're using in this game is from GameMat.eu, and then we've matched it in with their Rocky base set, the new set from them. So these terrain pieces here matches in nicely with my Games Workshop Adeptus Mechanicus terrain. But we roll the mat out nice and flat, place the terrain on top, and their terrain comes pre-painted, and then just some stones and scatter just to blend it all in. So you can check out GameMat.eu for your supplies of battle mats and pre-painted terrain. Alright, so deployment is complete for both sides. So, Necrons clustering together here. I think they are intimidated by the Adeptus Custodes, and Tom has a heavy amount of reserves, decent reserves to arrive at some point during the game. So, Plasmance and Cryptek in the heart of our deployment here, the Cryptos rolls with them. 2 units of Necron Warriors, one taking shelter behind these obstacles here. Right out in front is the Triarch Praetorians. This terrain, we're playing as dense terrain here for this AdMech building, so armies can't see through this unless we start to reach that in base contact. Immortals inside this terrain, Scorpek Lord and Destroyers at the back to act as support. Then the Tomb Blades on the right hand flank, Ghost Ark on the left hand side. Then we've paid 2 command points to put the Destroyers into strategic reserves. They'll be able to arrive turn 2 onwards along one of the board edges. So that's Necron deployment. We'll go around to the other side of the table to see Tom's deployment for his Custodes. Alright, so deployment for the Custodes, the Telemann Dreadnought on the right hand side, right on top of the objective. Then Custodian Guard 2 squads, the Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle jet bike in the middle, and the Magnifica just here, and then Valerian just there. So, heavy amount of reserves. The Alaris Terminators in reserve, teleport strikes, there's no need, they get there for free, there's no costs involved. And then 1 command point being used from Golden Light they come, put onto the Virtus Praetors. They can arrive on the board when turn 2 onwards, turn 2, so keep a lookout for them arriving on the table, and that will Be interesting to see where they arrive on the board. Necrons trying to compensate for their potential arrival. Okay, so plenty of reserves in this game, especially for the Adeptus Custodes. Deployment's done. We'll prepare to start the game. Alright, so here we go. See who goes first. Tom will roll in the tray of destiny.
5.
5's a good roll. I've been banned from rolling in his Imperial tray, so I'll just roll out here. Oh, you can choose.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You're going to go first.
Yeah.
All right, Adeptus Custodes will go first. Necrons are going to have to sit back and watch the Emperor's Golden Boys at work here. We'll go on to turn 1. The Imperial Force here. The Adeptus Custodes will make the first move. Alright, so movement done for Adeptus Custodes. The Custodian Guard are shifting across just within range of the objective on that side. Then across here, the other unit Custodian Guard have shifted across to hold that objective. Valerian's advanced, and you can see him just to the right of them. Then a big emphasis on this flank. So the Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle jet bikes advanced. It's also 6 with him.
426, yeah.
Yeah, Telemann Dreadnought didn't advance in the end.
Advance, no.
Moved 8,
And
then the banner as well. That's going to grant you -1. That's to all units, all models, isn't it? So
yeah, -1, and the Dreadnought will allow protection of both characters, so they can't be shot.
Great. Okay, good move. All right, so movement done. No sign of reserves, but they can be heard in the distance, arriving at some point, or maybe not. They'll just appear from the light here and strike the Necrons at exactly the right point. Movement done. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, shooting phase in. Here we go.
I'm going to start with the missiles on top just because they're a shorter range. So into your front unit there.
Yes.
Hitting on 2s, which is all of them. Wounded on 4s because it's strength 5 and your toughness is 5, so 4s. So just a 2, -1.
Okay, so we'll take a 4-up save.
And just a 1 damage.
1 damage, right, okay, so 1 wound caused. Alright, we've moved the tray, we've shifted it over here, it's easier for us, and we've decorated it slightly with Dead Space Marines.
So the main cannon from the team one, I will tell you what it is in a minute. It's the first time I've used it, so I can't quite remember the name.
Yep.
Elastus something or another. Hitting on 2s, so that's all of them. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 7. So 2, that's -3 AP.
Okay. Right, it's going against Strike Praetorians again. 6 ups. No.
2 damage each.
2 damage. So kill the wounded one, and then the whole model after that's 2 slain. And that is the shooting phase complete. Armies are some distance away from each other. The Tom's Infantry firepower's range 24. Same with the Necrons as well. So a lot of guns out of range at this point in time. But things are going to get close and tasty quite soon, I would imagine. Turn 2 will be interesting. Turn 1's finished, though, here for Adeptus Custodes. No points or anything to pick up. 0. Okay, we're going to move swiftly on to Necrons Turn 1 next. Right, so move the Necrons on turn 1. So a cautious move with most of the army. Some units have surged ahead. The Triarch Praetorians advanced 5 plus 10, so they've jumped over in this direction, sensing perhaps an opportunity to try and go for this objective across here. So they've moved through. The Bikers have swung around as well to lend some firepower support. Necrons haven't advanced, they've just pushed through 5 inches. The Skorpek destroys the Skorpek Lord have gone through the gap that's now been created, slowed here by going through these barricades minus 2 inches from advance moves or from movement through there. Held position with the Immortals. The HQ choices have remained where they are, just keeping everything together in the middle. This unit of Necron Warriors is shifting out this direction, and then the Ghost Ark is now on top of that objective across there. Bit of firepower available for Necrons. A few warning shots to be sent out by them. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, so we'll start with the Bikers. Their weaponry not really cut out for taking on 2+ armor save targets. We're playing Mefrit Dynasty, by the way, for all the Necrons. So Solar Fury is their special rules, which will be as Dynasty units within half range is a further AP -1 to their firepower. So the Gauze Flares, for example, AP -1. If you get within range 12, it becomes AP -2. And again, not that's going to make too much difference. Well, it will. Knocking down, yeah, it's not too bad from going from a 2-up save up to 4-up and so on. So we've played Talent for Annihilation. Both of us are reaping a command point at the start of our turn. I've got plenty of command points here, so I'm going to use one for Talent for Annihilation. 18 shots, 6s of pop, extra shots here, going after the Custodian Guard. And that's not particularly good at all. So, okay, pop 2 extra shots. 1 hit. So that wasn't really worth doing. 3s to win though. Strength 6, toughness 5. And we'll make Tom roll some dice though here. 8 saves of 2+.
Fair 1.
Yeah. Wound taken. It's just a flesh wound on one of the models. Where's he going to go? Is he going to tank it on the... Okay, he's going to tank it on one of the regular models there with the spear. It's a bit more firepower. 5 Necron Warriors just about in range. Same target. 3s. And your toughness 5, isn't you? 5's to wound. There's 1. My AP -1. So a 3+ save. Passed on a 4. Nothing too much to worry about here, I don't think. There's 2 Necron Warriors here. Going to fire at the Dreadnought. 3s.
-1 to hit.
4s, okay, and then a 6 to wound. No. And then we'll go for 10 shots with the Ghost Ark. Really has not much firepower here from the Necrons. 4s to hit, and 6s to wound. A wound comes through. AP -1.
Yep.
Passed, and that's the end of our shooting phase. No charges. End of turn. So not too much happening here. Necrons spreading out on both flanks. The Custodes doing the same. Both sides waiting, really. Reserves to arrive for both armies. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Adeptus Custodes. Alright, so Tom's on his move. Just to mention, I did try and use reanimation protocols here and failed. 2 attempts at 5+, so still on 8 with the Triarch Praetorians. I'll cover some of Tom's movement. He's completed movement round here. Shield Captain's gone forwards here. All of a sudden, the Adeptus Custodes have lurched forwards here. Going to go straight after the Necrons. Been discussed in 9th edition. I reckon the Custodes may well be a strong army here, and I like the look of Tom's army. A number of units to hold back objectives, but the main bulk of the army to go on the attack and on the assault. Nasty units to arrive from reserve, and decent units on the ground as well. So the banners come forwards, but still holding the objective. Dreadnought's pushed forwards to here. He's just touching the footprint of this terrain, which means you can now see through into this direction. May well be able to attempt to charge, and you can see the Shield Captain is pushed through as well. Points scored. So primary objective, Tom holds, he's got 5 points holding objective, another 5 points for holding 2 or more objectives. Both of us currently holding 3, so just 10 points being scored for primary objectives. But that puts the Custodes off the mark here on 10 victory points so far. Plenty more to come, no doubt, for the Custodes and hopefully the Necrons also. So still thinking about what to do with this unit here, and reserves may arrive this turn. Right, so the rest of the movement is complete. A bit of a golden sandwich going on here. Alaris Terminators have turned up on this flank. Tom's intention is to try and drive the Necrons off of these objectives, so going to go after the bikers here. Then over on this flank, the captain is not on his own. From Golden Light, they have appeared. The Virtus Praetors have arrived, and their target, for charging at least, will be the Ghost Ark. That's movement complete. It's a two-pronged attack here for the Adeptus Custodes. They're certainly not holding back, content to hold their own objectives, but they're going to go after the Necrons here. We'll go on to their shooting phase next. Okay, so here comes the shooting.
Hitting on 2s. 2 hits. Wounded on 5, so nothing. Nope.
Okay.
And then...
That was firepower for the infantry against these?
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
okay. Alaris Terminators now. So there's a strategy where you can split them up.
18, yes, but as someone pointed out actually in the game that I did it last, you
Yes.
can't do it on the turn they arrive.
Right,
They
gotcha.
have to be on the table first, so next turn
You
I
could
can
split
do
them. Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be...
We do listen to the comments, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All the grenade launchers into these guys,
Yes.
and I'll go with the bolters into them as well.
Yeah,
So-
they do attract a lot of attention, the Triarch Praetorians. Don't know why, they're quite harmless, but well.
5d3. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. This is a real Emperor blessed tray you've got here. Got these old relics surrounding it. Using his golden dice. My armour is contempt, my shield is disgust, my sword is hatred. In the Emperor's name, let none survive.
I'm pretty sure I need 5s here, because I think it's only strength.
Oh, they're low strength,
I'll
yeah.
double check, but that's 3 at -3.
Oh, 6s. Block none, one damage at a
One
time.
damage each, yeah.
Yeah, it's enough to bring down a model. We'll go for this one, and then a wound on another. Okay, more shooting from the Alaris Terminators here.
Lots of 1s. It's not what we want. 5s. 1. -2, I believe.
Not saved?
So 2 damage.
A wounded model, so he's gone. Another one picked off here. Down to 6 left with the Triarch Praetorians.
Make sure that I've touched within an
Yes.
inch so I can see through.
Go for it. Yeah, this is the new rules now for terrain. So the Dreadnought can fire through against the
But I
Triarch
believe you'll be
Praetorians.
minus...
-1 to hit.
Oh, you need to be holding within 3 inches of it, I believe, actually.
Right, so I'm not going... No, okay. So I don't get the benefit for cover.
So I'll fire the rockets first. And on 2s. I don't think Shield Captain's in range.
If he's range 6, he'll be in, I reckon.
Yeah.
He is, yeah. Reroll once.
Once.
Certainly helped.
And then 4s, because it's strength 5. 2. -1.
4 ups. Ooh, double 4, passed.
And then the main cannon.
Yep.
Reroll it once. And then this is 3s. 2. And -3.
Okay. 6s.
Double 6, is it? Typical loot roll.
Sorry, pardon.
Unbelievable.
Okay, double 6, just as we needed it. I like the Triarch Praetorians, try and keep them alive. They're being caught in a crossfire here, but 6 of them remain. Alright, so what on earth is this?
Hurricane bubbles into your warriors.
Okay.
Reroll them once.
Need a bigger tray.
1.
Rerolling ones, that's for the Shield Captain. So they all hit except 1. Strength 4, toughness 4, force to wound.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
There's loads here.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
That's 16, and we'll grab one of these.
No minus though.
Right, so 4 ups. And we've lost, it's not too bad a roll actually, we've lost 7. And they're larger units, so 7 remain. Here comes the next lot of shots.
This is just from the Shield Captain.
Okay. Forced to wound again. He's done well. 2 more slain. So dropping down to 5 left, 9 casualties taken. Okay, so that is actually shooting finished. Not too bad here. Necron warriors being brought down very quickly. Triarch Praetorians, some casualties coming in against them. This is the moment of... Well, it's not the... Well... You'd want these charges to go ahead, ideally, to try and shrink the Necrons, to constrict them even more. We'll see what happens. Like a golden noose around our necks at the moment here. But we'll see if the noose tightens as we go on to charges. And maybe some Overwatch next.
If I charge him with them, I only get him closer.
Yeah, we're on charges here. It's not going well for the Custodes here. The Dreadnought attempted to charge, and it was re-rollable because of the upgraded version of the Dreadnought that you have, but it's 2 attempts and didn't reach the Ghost Start. We've not fired any Overwatch here. And then the Bikers have charged. It was 3d6 choosing the best. First one failed, and then second one failed on command reroll. So it's not been good here so far. Tom's deciding whether to send in the shield captain on the bike by himself or not. He should make his charge, but we'll see. It's going to leave me. Going to hold off. Interesting here. Okay.
If I stay there, I'm -1 to hit.
Because of the banner?
Yeah, if I push up, I'm not going to destroy that.
I don't think I hold this anymore. We cancel each other out.
I'm objective.
Oh, the entire army's objective secured. Right, so you have denied me the objective, which was the aim, but the transport's not going to be.
Yeah, so I think I'm
destroyed.
I don't want to risk him completely.
All right, so the situation we've got now is I will play Overwatch from the Bikers against the Alaris Terminators charging in. We can let Tom roll up first. I'm not going to wipe them out, so I'll put him out of his misery.
I'm in.
They're here.
I'm on a 10.
So 3d6 choosing the best on them.
Yeah,
what?
Dread host.
Right, okay, it's just certain. Okay,
So I
I
paid
gotcha.
2 CP to roll 3d6 picking the highest for these guys and for the bikes.
Right, okay,
obviously
gotcha.
didn't work for the bikes.
Yes, right, okay, no problem at all. Yes, because that's a stratagem, but you can use it multiple times because it's done.
Oh no, when you play it, you pick 1 or 2 units.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
play.
so
And it's cost you 2.
CP, it costs you the 2.
Gotcha. No, great, brilliant. Okay, good stratagem. And it's worked. So Tom can move his models in, resolve a bit of Overwatch here with the Bikers. Right, one of them outside of range. I've got to pay command point for it first of all. For Overwatch. One of them outside of range 12. This one's will be different, doesn't hit. And then it's going to be 15 shots with the other 5. Mind trying to pick up a few wounds. There's a chance we could, if we get any 6s. We do get 4. 3's to wound. And triple 1 and a 3. So one of them gets through. AP -2.
Nope, I'm good.
Ow.
Bump.
Okay, yeah. And in they go. They should be able to clear the Bikers off of the objective. Tom wants to go for the wipeout so they can't reanimate. You're bound to do it. One of those things is bad enough. 5 of them charging in. Should be able to wipe the Bikers out very, very quickly. Right, fine, okay. Just toying how to go about this. Wants a nice clean kill here against the Bikers. Tom will go mad if he doesn't bring them down. So he's paying points for
Castellan Strike. So
Castellan Strike.
extra AP on my axes.
Right,
It was tying up between that or between Slayer of Nightmares to give them +1 to wound. But I think hopefully wounding on 3s they should be okay anyway.
Okay. Here it comes. 2s to hit. Okay. A few drop off. Most come through. Nothing to be worried about here. So you're going to be on 3s to wound.
Yeah.
Quite an important roll, this one here. Just want an average, at least, amount of wounds to come through.
6, 8, 10.
There's a 3 in there. Another one.
Oh, so that's 11 and -3.
Okay. 5s. 6s?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's quadruple 6.
Oh, yeah, that could be enough.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's D3. It's
D3 at a time?
Yeah.
Right, quite important roll. I'm not going to command reroll this, so...
So 1. Still alive, so 1 dead.
That's, yeah, like that, yeah.
2 dead. 3 dead. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4,
3,
6,
4 dead.
D3 is terrible.
D3 is not too reliable. It's a bit hit and miss. That's the situation here. The Tomb Blade's still alive. Alright, so that's the situation. I'll attack back with mine. 1 hit. And there's a wound. No minus. 2 up.
6.
Passed. Okay, so that's that resolved. So morale issues then. These ignore morale. These leadership 10, so they're going to be fine with 4 casualties. And these are auto pass being range of the Crypt Tech with his Immortal Pride, which is ignore morale. So Necron morale holds here, but casualties have been quite heavy. But no casualties that can't be returned to play. Turn's finished. So Custodes have shown us where their attack's going to come from. Alaris Terminators on this flank, the bikers with their captain on this flank. So now the Necrons know where the attacks are coming from, and it's their chance to respond, and they have reserves of their own if they wish to bring the destroyers in. It's all to play for, we sense here, I think, for both sides. It's very hard to call at this stage, but we will go on to Necron. Any secondaries to claim here? No. Warlord's very much alive for both sides, and attrition we calculate at the end of my turn, once the battle round is over. And, well, you haven't wiped anything out. So the Necrons just need to destroy something, some unit somewhere, and we can pick up 4 points. We'll go on to turn 2 now for the Necrons. So we're on turn 2 here for the Necrons. I've got 5 points because I hold an objective. That's it. The other 2 have been denied to me here at this point. So Necrons do need to try and break out of this noose here that's around their necks. It's got a chance. Got to choose which way to go, though. Do we go left or do we go right or dead ahead? Tough choices to make, and the potential of reserves arriving as well. We'll reanimate some models and start our move. Alright, so movement's complete here for the Necrons. Tom's just putting on 3 mortal wounds onto the Dreadnought. No 6s rolled to ignore. That was from the Plasmancer, firing through here, 18 inches. End of the movement phase, 4+ on 3 dice to cause mortal wounds, which is maxed out there, just about within range 18 of the Telemann Dreadnoughts. It's down to 11 wounds on that thing now. So Necrons have brought in their reserves. The destroyers arrived just here, keeping within 6 inches of the table edge, just about maintaining coherency for them as well. And they've all kept themselves within range 24 of the bikers. That's going to be our target, we reckon. Then pulling away here with the Ghost Dark. Reanimating Necron Warriors, not doing very well. The first roll we resurrected a few, and at the end of the movement phase, resurrecting again with the help of the Ghost Dark. So most of the models back, but still some haven't been reanimated. We've pushed our characters through. Necron Warriors pushing through in this direction. Scorpec Destroyers could have shifted to their right or to their left. They've gone right here. It's a better charge range against the Alaris Terminators. Resurrected one of the Triarch Praetorians. Didn't roll very well for them. They've jumped up and over and gone round behind. The Alaris Terminators have pulled out of close combat with the bikers, and they've gone behind here just to try and reanimate a bit better in future turns. And then we've left cover now and pushed through with the Immortals, ready to let loose a volley into the Terminators before they're charged. Scorpec Lord advanced. Got a 6 for him. He'll not be able to charge, but he's shifted ahead a good distance. Movement's complete. We'll go on to... I didn't resurrect any of the bikers, which is a shame, so just 2 of them remain. We'll go now on to shooting phase. This is important, very important turn now for the Necrons. See if they can cause some damage. Alright, so it was lined up to shoot here with these. Had the cards ready, Talent for Annihilation, Extermination Protocols, but Captain Shenanigans lives up to his reputation here. So this is one of the new stratagems for the Custodes. It's mightily powerful.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So Emperor's Auspice.
Auspice.
2 command points. So we reckon it's played after I've declared my shooting and played my stratagems. So I played my 2 stratagems here. Talent for Annihilation, 6 pluses to pop extra shots, and then Extermination Protocols, rerolling my hits and wounds.
Yeah, declared them as a target.
Declared them as a target, ready to shoot, dice in my hand. Tom then plays the Emperor's Auspice. Auspice,
Yeah,
sorry.
You cannot re-roll any dice when targeting that.
Unbelievably powerful. It's so good. I can't reroll anything. Even my hardwired hatred rerolling ones, nothing, 0. And you're -1 to hit.
Yep.
Gonna shoot you anyway. So now everyone that should just get on with it. I've got no tray. I've got nowhere to go with these. No. Swinging around the camera. Yeah, we're lost here. So we're looking for 4s, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. And we'll be on 3s.
I'm toughness 6.
You are toughness 6. Yeah. Nice. 4s to wound. Right, not bad. But at this rate, we'll do well to bring down 2 bikers. Because Tom will take 4+ invuln saves.
How many damage is it?
D3.
D3.
Okay, so here come the wounds, or the saves here. 4 pluses.
What AP?
AP -3.
Yep, so 4 go through.
Ooh, okay. Right, so 4 make it through. Might command reroll one of these, we'll see. 1 damage.
You can't re-roll it. You can't re-roll
Can't reroll anything?
No, you can't re-roll it.
Right, okay, next one. We've maxed out, thankfully. So one slain. And I may as well just roll 2d3 on the next.
Yeah.
Didn't get him, 3 wounds.
No.
Oh man, we've been cut down badly there. Firepower. Oh, we had everything stacked up ready to try and seriously hurt that unit, but only 1 biker destroyed.
Think about that, shall we?
Yeah, he's going to choose which model to remove. That one's going to go, and
3 more wounds.
3 wounds. Yeah, he's going to put 2 more wounds on that one. So that's almost slain. Might be able to pick that off with some firepower, but it's going to be a grinding process to bring any more of these bikers down. Yeah, it's a brilliant stratagem. We'll go for the Ghost Arc now. 20 shots at rapid fire into the bikers. So looking for 4s. I really am homeless when it comes to rolling dice. I've got nowhere to roll here, and Tom has an Emperor Blessed tray.
I mean, it'd probably work
with relics.
An oven dish, like a metal oven dish for Necrons, wouldn't
What,
it?
a chrome one?
Yeah, a chrome one.
Right, that is it. Here we go, here come the wounds. 3.
Any minus?
Yeah, -2 actually.
-2.
And then Mefrit Dynasty, -2.
You've been 12?
Oh yes, oh yeah, absolutely, definitely win 12.
All passed.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, it's a powerful stratagem. 10 shots to the Necron Warriors, same target, looking for 4s. Nice. Wish that was the wound roll.
You're getting angry.
5s to wound. 3. At -1 this time, so 3 pluses.
1 failed.
Got him. Alright, so biker picked off. I doubt we're going to pick off any more. Ooh, Tom's tempted for a... You can command reroll if you want.
What do I need? A 3?
You'll need a 3+, yeah. He's down to 6 command points left.
1 bike's a big deal. But what else have we got left to go?
I'll keep picking until I kill it. Yeah, there's still plenty of firepower to come. Oof.
No.
Alright, it's going to let it go. Biker destroyed. Okay, so we'll go on to Necron Immortals. 20 shots, rapid fire, AP -3 against the Terminators. We'll play Talent for Annihilation. Any 6s here will pop extra shots. Chance to maybe bring it to... Not particularly good. Oh dear. Yeah, get me that oven dish. Okay, 3 more shots, so we'll roll those up. That's a drop dice. 2 more hits. Okay, maybe not really worth it. 4s for wounds. Alright, so 5. It's not very good, really.
4s. Well, it is very good because I failed all of them, so you killed one.
Ouch, alright. 1 brought down a wound on another. Just trying to reduce those down. We'll fire the Triarch Praetorians with their pistols. 3s. 3s to wound, the strength 6. Yeah, 5 saves, no minus though. So Tom would gladly take 2 up saves.
Fail another one, no.
Okay, so another wound caused. Scorpec Lord, he'll fire into them. 3 shots. 3s for hits because he advanced.
Rerolling 1s to hit.
Yeah, I think he is. Yep. Failed. 3s to wound.
Rerolling 1s to wound.
Rerolling 1s to wound. Yeah, wound comes through. -2.
Saved. 4+.
Passed. Okay, well done. -2 because he's in range 9. It doesn't matter whether he is or not, actually. Tom has passed whatever the AP minus is, either -1 or -2. A little bit of firepower from the HQs, actually, and then Necron Warriors to shoot also. Plasmance is going to fire, range 18, we already know that from the mortal wounds, so he's going to fire the Lance. 2 shots into the Dreadnought, 1 hit. Yeah, so that's hit, and then 5s to wound, strength 7. Oh, just about. -2.
Gone through.
Okay, 2 damage. Feel no pain?
Feel no pain yet?
6s.
No.
No, right, 2 wounds down to 9. Okay, happy enough with that. Plasmancer's done well. Cryptex out of range. Necron Warriors next. Nasty targets ahead of us. I think we just need to try and pick off wounds on the bikers here. We'll fire into them. So 14 shots. It's -1, isn't it? So 4s. Which there's no 3s there at all. 5s for wounds. Would have been 6s against the Dreadnought, so wouldn't have done anything to the Dreadnought. So 3 saves at -1. So 3s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds come through. I'll take that. That's decent enough. Doesn't bring a biker down, but adds a few more wounds to the total. And looking around, the bikers have hidden behind the terrain. And shooting phase is now complete. Not as deadly as we'd hoped if the Necrons. We'll go on to charges. This is important here. We're going to try and gang up on the Alaris Terminators with 2 nasty close combat units. We'll see if we can reach them and see if we can bring them down. We'll see what happens. Charges and Overwatch, maybe, next. Alright, so charges taking place. Tom knows his stratagems here for the Adeptus Custodes. Tanglefoot Grenade used. A 4 was rolled, reducing their charge distance by 4. I rolled a 9 for my charge, and we still didn't make it into close combat. Command re-rolled it and rolled an 8. So I would have loved to get those in. Sorry we can't give you an exhibition of what they can do in close combat, but Tom's not going to let the Necrons show off here for sure. So it's only the Triarch Praetorians that have gone in. No Overwatch has taken place. I've played Judgment of the Triarch to give them 2+ to hit. I was going to play Disruption Fields to try and give them +1 to wound. Tom has a card that's called... it's transhuman physiology. No, it's not that one.
It's the equivalent of that for Custodes, yeah.
Right, okay. It means I can't.
And adamantium.
I can't wound on 1, 2s, and 3s, so it would have been pointless playing Disruption Fields. So it's going to be forced to win them. 21 attacks with 7 models. Just got to try and kill it. I won't wipe them out, but I've got to try and kill enough of them so that I'm not wiped out in return. So 2s for hits, and we have a fair few ones. Not too bad. And then 4s for wounds. This is an important roll here.
And then AP -3, yeah?
AP -3, yeah. So it's going to take Tom down to his Invon save. There's 8 of them. Not bad. Average.
3 failed.
3. It has slain a model, but it's not, crucially, it's not slain another. Okay. So my saves are 3+. Toughness 5, 2 wounds each.
I'm going to spend 1 CP to increase the axe to AP -3 again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, just going to try and cut through the armour here. A lot of stratagems being used in this game by both sides. That's the hits. There's the potential to wipe. Well, oh boy. Yeah, right, 6 in total. At -3 now, so he'll not wipe the unit. And I've blocked 1 from coming through. It's D3 a time.
1 dead.
1 dead.
2 dead.
2 dead, like that.
3 dead.
3 dead, and
4 dead.
4. Alright, 4 slain, 3 remain. Alright, so I've removed those 3, and I think the turn's finished. We didn't wipe out any units. Warlords remain alive, so that's it. No secondaries picked up here. No objectives being raised by anybody at this point. Still all to play for. Necrons, though, have had a chance. They're going to ignore morale, by the way. Necrons have had a chance to dent the golden armour here of these Adeptus Custodes, but they have not done that. We've struggled against both targets. Alaris Terminator still very much alive, and the Bikers still very much alive as well. Plenty of potency left with them, and a chance for them now to strike against the Necrons. So still all to play for, but I think the Adeptus Custodes strategically going to get more points here, and they're causing more damage against the Necrons, and they've got a turn in hand as well. We're going to turn 3, the middle stage of the game. It's now, and we'll hand over to the Imperium next. So Custodes turn 3 coming up now. So this is the first game on the channel with the Custodes and their update and the new stratagems. We've really seen it make a difference here. They're looking very, very strong on the table. I was saying this unit here would have been wiped out, potentially, or seriously crippled, but that one stratagem has really saved them there and managed to keep them alive. So looking very good here for Custodes. Tom's moved. He's picked up 15 points. For primary objectives here, he controls that one, this one, which is about to be raised, and controls the other one there, so, and that one.
And control more.
Yeah, no, so it's maxed out, 15 points. Excellent result there. So plenty of points being picked up here for Custodes at this point. You can see the Bikers have pushed forwards, the intention to try and blast a hole in the Necron lines and push deeper in. This one's about to be raised. Banners maintained on top of here. Small unit Custodian Guard on the other. Units of 3, just the right size for controlling objectives. The other units moved across. Valerians advanced to meet them. Maintaining close combat here with the Alaris Terminators, and that's movement done. So we'll go on to, and the Dreadnoughts pushed through as well. So we'll go on to shooting phase next. Yeah, okay. Just again discussing the game off camera. These have lagged behind in this game. They've been held back. Remember they were deployed back here, and kind of regretting that now. They should have been way up the ball. But anyway, here come the attacks from Tom.
So Hurricane Bolt was into the Warriors. Sadly, due to silly placement, I've lost my reroll ones.
Yes, no, the shield captain's raising the objective.
He can't do anything else. He's off his bike at the minute and
starting a little fire with sticks.
Yeah.
Rubbing 2 sticks together to try and start a fire.
1,
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
Strength 4, toughness 4.
15.
15 saves. Using my Forged Bane dice and remaining loyal to the Necron themed dice here.
No minus.
4 plus. Not too bad. Looks like we lost 7. 8. 8 lost. So there's 2 left. Captain's going to try and bring them down here.
Luckily he's re-rolling once, even though he is making his campfire.
Okay, forced to wound.
3.
Go. Gone. Destroyed. Oh. Yeah, correction. All right. The captain's performing an action. He's trying to make a campfire. So not able to shoot, we reckon. So Necron Warriors remaining as they are. There's 8 casualties taken. 2 of them remain. I don't think they're going to block the charge from coming through. They might disrupt it a little bit, but I don't think it's going to make much difference here. Tom's target, he's saying, is to go after these destroyers. If he wipes those out, Necrons will be in serious trouble.
Flamer first.
Flamer first, right. Dreadnoughts. Tom's allocated all the firepower. Here comes the Flamer.
6 auto hits. Strength 6, so 3s at -2. 4 at -2.
We'll take our 5 plus invuln saves. Ooh. Why would I come on reroll to keep one of them alive? Yeah, they're gone. Because they'll be wiped out anyway. Tom can easily brush them aside if one of the model remained in close combat. Necron Warriors destroyed. Entire units now removed from play. Not only are the destroyers now exposed, but some of my HQ choices as well.
Oh, Mr. Warlord as well, isn't
Mr. Warlord, yeah. You almost... yeah, Tom almost missed him. He's hiding behind the plasmants. Okay.
So 5 shots from the rockets on top into your...
destroyers, yeah.
In on 2s. Wounded on 4s. So that's 4.
So I quickly painted up the brand new models from Indomitus so that Tom could kill them.
-1, I believe.
How many? 4?
4 -1. 4 -1.
Okay. Okay, so I will put it on the plasma site first of all. -1, 4+. No, he's gone. And then we'll go two wounds taken on the other, but it's kept him alive, lost the little parasite.
Which one? It's the cannon from the Tilemon, which is hitting on 2s. No rerolls because of replacement. Strength 7, so wounded on 3s. And it's -3.
Ooh. Right, 6 up on the first model. Held. 6 up, never. No, it's okay. And
that is a grand total of 2 damage.
Right, okay, well, it's a dead model just there. I attempted to command reroll to try and get a 6 or 1 in 6 chance, but we'll leave it. I'm starting to run low on command points, so he's gone. Right, Guardian Spears. Tom's going after the destroyers here.
Just single shots, rerolling the 1s for a 1 and 5s. Nope. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Charges.
Do they have pistols?
No.
Okay.
Grenades.
All right. So 5 powers finished. Pretty good hit. Necrons again. The noose tightening around them. We're going to charges next for the Custodes. Okay. Charges taking place. So we managed to bring down one of the Virtus Praetors. But Tom reckons he can use a stratagem to let that dead model fight. So
it'll be basically my models get +1 attack.
Ah, right, gotcha. Okay, so it's enhanced them to some degree. But crucially, managed to bring one down. Got a load of 6s on Overwatch with those, and some wounds coming through. Tom failed a few in one saves. 2d3 damage came through. It's enough to bring one of the wounded bikers down. Dreadnought then charging through, smashed into just the Scorpec Lord. And ongoing combat just here against the Triarch Praetorians. So in they go.
So for Avenge the Fallen's 1 CP, do I keep it? Yes, I do on a 6.
Okay.
So it didn't cost me anything, and that's on to them.
He's done that a few times this game, harvesting command points, keeping them back, which has been useful enough. So
that means there'll be 5 attacks each on a charge.
Yeah, you kind of need to choose your combat wisely. The Necrons could interrupt, maybe.
Yeah, I'll be picking
the Dreadnought first.
First.
Okay, against the Scorpec Lord. Okay, so the Dreadnought attacking here.
Yeah, spent the CP for Wisdom of the Ancients on him, so we can reroll 1s.
5 attacks against the Scorpec Lord.
Need it.
Okay.
And then 2s to wound. That's where I needed it. Oh, come on.
Triple 1.
Spend a CP for that because that's just.
Oh dear. Yeah. It's D6 damage a time.
No, it's flat 4.
Oof.
So I need to get 2 through.
Guarantee 2 through. Oh boy. 2s to wound. What was your wound then? 2s to wound.
2s to wound. Yeah. And
Strength.
3 1s. I'm strength 16.
Yeah, toughness 7. Yeah. Oh boy. Come on, reroll. It'll go through. It's a 2+. And maybe some 1s will come through. I'm keeping the camera rolling here, just catching Tom's thought process. Ah, he's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. 3. 4+ invuln saves the Scorpec Lord. Oh.
8 damage.
8 damage, right, okay, gotcha. Now, come on, reroll it. 50-50. Nope. He's gone. Right, so...
What's your made-up card? Even in the Dynasty?
Yeah, there is one. It's called... So a subscriber pointed out, Resurrection Protocols. It would be handy to keep alive. We'll pay it for 1 command point, burning out command points here. But a 4+ to try and make him get up. 50-50. This is a chance, otherwise he's off the field. Oh, he's gone, long gone. Blast, lost the Scorpec Lord. Sorry, everybody. But another Indomitus model bites the dust, and he'll not be back. Yeah, and now he's just piled into the Necron Warriors to disrupt their firepower. So in amongst the Necrons here, causing havoc, Scorpec Lord destroyed. Another step towards victory here for the Adeptus Custodes. Great display from them. Necrons have caused some damage, but it's not enough, and they're being punished here. So I don't have the points to interrupt play, so I've burnt them all, trying to protect the Scorpec Lord.
Well, I'm going to put 5 into your Warlord.
Oh no.
And 5 into the dudes at the back.
Yes, okay.
So 1 bike, this is 1 into your Warlord first. All hit. Strength, toughness is 4. 3s. Re-rolling, because I charged. So that's all of them.
It's against the Warlord.
Yeah.
4+ Plus invuln save, he's gonna die.
How many? 4?
4. He's dead.
Yeah.
Definitely dead. About 10 wounds caused. Warlord destroyed, and I've played my card. Tom, you're a bit evil when it comes to these games. Oh dear. Okay then, we can attack these now. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Toughness?
5.
Reroll it. So that's
All of
5.
them. AP minus?
3.
6s. Blocked 1. So 1d3 at a time. Here it comes. 3 wounds each. So try and max out. No.
1.
Yes. 1 slain.
2
slain. Okay.
Is it 3?
So there's one more chance here.
1 more wound.
1 wound on another. Okay, so I'm going to put a wound on one and remove 2 models from play. So it's not going to make any difference. I'll just take those 2 away from there, like so. So, okay, so that's their attacks done. It is a bit late in the season, really, so probably going to have to leave Tom's Custodes out of the league this year. It's a shame, but season 9, it'll come around quick enough. We can, we're looking forward to seeing them. They can burst into the league. We've had a number of armies that have played their games. Some have already finished. Then 9th editions come along. It's got a bit of an adjustment period. Going to play a few warm-up games, and then we'll get stuck back into the league with some new armies. So Custodes is one. My secret project is another army that I'm trying to push to get done. This Harlequin's on the way.
And my secret project as well.
Tom's got a secret project as well. You've got your Khorne demons as well.
Yeah, the Khorne demons as well.
And then there's another project on top of that, right? Okay, and then there is Aaron Allen's Death Watch Space Marines as well. So a host of new armies, hopefully, that will feature this season. So
your attack.
We'll fight back. Trike Praetorians then. We'll fight with those. 3s to hit. Not so good. They're losing heart here. 2 wounds come through. -3.
Yep, both.
Ah, he saved both. Okay. So it's alternating now. So Tom can. We may as well fight back. It's the only option left.
That's all I've got.
Oh, if he wipes out the Trike Praetorians, it's going to be bad for the Necrons, and he's on course to do it. 3s to win. 7.
Yep. -2.
5 ups. Yes, there is a slight chance we could survive. 4. All depends on the D3s. 1 dead. 2 dead. Ah, he's got this. 3 dead.
And
There's only 3 left. Oh, dear. Trike Praetorian's gone. It would have been very handy to keep those alive. You can consolidate 3 inches towards the nearest enemy unit if you so wish. Polaris Terminators. The closest is going to be these guys, yeah. Come on, bring it on.
I'm happy.
Okay. So there's a powerful stratagems here. One thing for Custodes, they've struggled for command points.
Yeah,
but now, the CP boosters really helped them out, and some tasty new stratagems for them as well. So we'll fight back here with the Destroyers, Plasmancer, and these as well. 12 attacks to the Necron Warriors. Not expecting to do anything here. 3s for hits. 6s for wounds. 0 impact from them. So we'll go Necron Destroyers next. 3s. Rerolling 1s for Hardwired Hatred, so none. And then 5s to win. 1. 2 up save.
Yep.
Okay. And then the Plasmancer. 1 attack. He missed. So just checking the rules for the crypto rolls here, as they can protect against ranged weapons but not in close combat, so they're unable to help the warlord that's been brought down. We've done all our attacks, their morale's going to be fine. I've only taken 2 casualties. And secondaries, then well, it's going to be Necrons next.
I've raised.
That's raised, so I'm going to remove this from play.
Yep.
Well done, and that gets Tom 5 points.
And warlord.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. Yeah, the warlord's been slain. That'll be 6 points as well. Bit of shame to tell you the score. We'll have a total up and I'll give you an idea of the points situation. Yeah, it's not as bad. I've got a turn in hand, but the score is 46 points to 5 here in this game. We'll rapidly move on to Necron turn 3. All right, yeah, pretty hemmed in here, as Tom was saying. I have to agree. So what I'm going to try and do with the Necrons is try and destroy the immediate threat. So we need to try and eliminate the Dreadnought if we can, the Bikers and the Alaris Terminators. This is the strength of Tom's force. Whilst an opponent tries to deal with those units, the rest of his army is out gathering up victory points here. So I've pulled out with the destroyers. They've jumped across. Little crypto thralls have moved around, potentially to charge in. Swung the Ghost Arc round, let off a broadside in either direction. Then remained in close combat with the Necron warriors against the Dreadnought just to prevent overwatch, and resurrected one of the Scorpack destroyers, and they've moved them across in this direction. Resurrected one of the Tomb Blades, resurrected two of these. They're back up to full strength. And so with the resources that we have, that's movement done. 5 points are picked up for holding this objective at the start of the turn. I'm going to try and eliminate some units well, Tom wiped out 3 units last turn, 4 units last turn. I'm not going to stop attrition. No, we'll do the best we can. We'll push on now to the shooting phase for the Necrons. Okay, so we're going to start with the Tomb Blades. 9 shots. Going to go into the Alaris Terminators. Ay, not so good. 3's to wound though. They've all wounded. AP -1 because we're in range 12. Mefrit Dynasty.
3 passed.
Okay, 1 wound taken, not enough to bring them all down. We'll go on to the Immortals. They're going to go into the same targets. It's going to be rapid fire, 20 shots with them. So 10 and 20. 3's for hits. So a good few have missed. And then 4's to win. Yeah, not too bad. It's about average, really. 6 at AP -3.
1 failed. Oh dear.
Boy.
So, one guy
Still alive. Just check the Plasmancer here. I fell back. Couldn't use the power. I wanted to pull out of combat. Didn't want him to die. But it's meant that I couldn't use his ability. We were able to cause mortal wounds. I had rolled the dice off camera and maxed out. Got 3 mortal wounds. But it's not to happen because he's pulled out of close combat. So nothing from him. He's pulled out so he can't shoot either. Necron Warriors locked in combat. These are pulled out of combat. They can't shoot. So it's just the Ghost Arc next. I feel that I must shoot into it. I'd love to shoot at the Warlord, but I've got to try and knock off some wounds from these Bikers here because they're still very much alive. I'm going to put 20 shots into them. 3's. Because there's no banner to protect them, but that's the hits coming through.
5's.
5's though. Yeah, 3 at -2. So Tom will take his 4+ saves, or just the 1 wound comes through. They're going to be a pain here. I've failed to deal with those, and I don't have many options for close combat. So, okay, right. So shooting done. Charges next. All right. So charges taking place. The Scorpack destroyers have gone in. Tom's played a stratagem, which
Ancient Artifice, halves damage.
halves the damage. My damage 2 weapons will be damage 1. Oh dear, amazing. He's got a stratagem for every situation here. And then the Crypto Thralls have charged in. Did a bit of firepower for them. Their pistols fired those, and they've caused another wound on the Bikers. But they've gone in. They're within 6 inches of the Cryptech here. It's going to give them 3+ weapon skill and 6 attacks each. They could cause a bit of trouble scratching at the Bikers. Charge is done. We'll go on to combat resolution next. Alright, so Scorpack destroyers. The model with the Hyperphase Reap Blade. 3's to hit. He's hit at least. 5's to, I wish that was the wound roll. 5's. None. The other 2, +1 attack each. 3's to hit, rerolling 1s. Right, the hits are coming through. 5's to wound. Oh no. Oh, none. 0. Zilch. Oh, against the Dreadnought. Are you going to interrupt play? Burn 2 command points against these little dogs?
Because I think they're actually a threat. Because
it could be.
12 attacks, you say? 12
little bit total, yeah, from 2 models, yeah. If they did amazingly, they could
I'm going to see if I get one of these back. Which I do. So, it cost me 1 to interrupt.
Okay. Yeah, I reckon Tom doesn't get that command point because he's already harvested this battle round. So, but he's going to interrupt play anyway. So here come the attacks. Again, he's going after Indomitus units here.
I'm going after the little puppies.
The puppies.
5 and -3. I can't reroll. So
Okay. I'm gonna die. Yep, dead.
what was that?
Why did it save any? That's the
3,
damage.
6. Yeah, 6 damage. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Alright, well, they made you use up 2 command points, I guess. But that's all they've got to do. Just in hindsight, just so everyone gets to see what,
Don't let me feel bad.
what they could have done. So the little ghosts are fighting here. So 3s to hit. Dice rolling's been atrocious. Look at all those misses. And then 5s to wound. Nothing. Nothing I wish I hadn't rolled. But edit that out of the video. Oh dear. Right, okay. So Tom's interrupted play. All the charging units of attacks is actually... The Dreadnought gets to fight now, yeah. So surely he's going to go after the destroyers. God, no. Okay, here it comes. 2s.
Spend my last CP. No, 2s. Yep. 4 hit. And 2s. Yep. So it's 4.
Yeah, because strength 16.
-3.
4 of them.
Not to alarm you, but these are flat 4 damage.
And that has save 1, but that one, no, and unit destroyed. Oh dear. What's the word I'm thinking of? Cringe?
I don't think you could say the word you're thinking of.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, ouch. Okay. Right. Well, until the next time Games Workshop release a box set with new Necron models, which could be another decade away. Oh dear, Indomitus models have been slaughtered here by the Adeptus Custodes. Gold is more precious than silver. It's just it's just coming to my mind. Or chrome. Oh dear. Right, okay, but the golden Space Marine men have done.
You can't say that. You can't say golden Space Marines.
Okay. The Adeptus Custodes, their armour glinting in the sun here.
Space Marines.
From Golden Light they came, and they have slain all in their path. It has been impressive. Credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's, Necrons are... There's good times ahead for them. All right, so end of turn, end of battle round. So attrition, Tom wins that. So he gets another 4 points added on, and we've achieved nothing here. So another 4 points added to the total. Right, so turn's finished. So the point score now, 50 points to Adeptus Custodes, 5 points, you reckon, to the Necrons. But my army's paint...
10 points.
Wait, what's that for? 10 points from...
I think you got 2 losses.
Oh, I held another objective. Yeah, I didn't add 5. Yeah. Okay, 50 points to 10, and my army's painted.
Yeah.
So I get another 15, 10 points.
10 points, yeah.
Your army's painted as well. So we'll sort of scrub. We'll scrub. Okay. Okay, turn's finished. We're going to turn 4 now for the Custodes. All right, so movement then. Points, first of all. Tom holds loads of objectives. Is maxing out again. 15 victory points picked up. So putting you on 65 points now to 10. So excellent score. Alaris Terminator's pushing through. You can see Valerian on that objective. Custodian Guard has moved on to this one. Biker swung round. We forgot a mortal wound come through. Start of the fight phase. Models within 6 inches, mortal wound. So that did come through. No 6+ rolled to ignore. I don't think you get that because it wasn't a psychic.
It's not a psychic
no.
yeah.
Okay, so Biker was slain. The last wound picked off. The Bikers then moved around.
We may need to just check as well because I think I may have maxed out on preliminaries. I think you can only get up to 45.
Okay.
So we might need to check that as well.
Yeah, no, we'll confirm final points. There's a lot of points now for 9th edition. Points coming in from all over the place. A bit more complicated, or a lot more complicated, I reckon, than 8th edition. Dreadnought remaining in close combat. He can fight away against the Necron Warriors. And the Warlord's moving in. The Shield Captain has moved across. So we'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, so Alaris Terminator's going into... the Tomb Blades.
3d3 grenades, so 3, 6, 7, 8.
Nice. Tom looking for wipeouts here to continue to deny reanimation protocol rolls to the Necrons, for the Necrons.
Followed by 5s. So that is 2 and -3.
6s. No. Damage.
1 damage each.
That's just a dead model. This is the axes being rolled for here. Oh, -1 to hit rolls against me. There was a 2 in there, so that can be removed. And then strength, 1.
-2.
It's a cock dice. Failed.
2 damage.
Another one gone.
These guys advanced, so they can't do anything.
Yes. Yeah, because they're rapid fire and pistol weapons, so no shooting with them.
Valerian?
Yeah, he gets to do something here.
He's
So.
been farming all the CP.
Yep.
He's the brains in this operation. He hits. No, he doesn't.
It's -1 to hit rolls, yeah, okay.
If it's -1, does that make that a 1?
No, I think it's natural ones. I think for re-rolling. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then Shield Captain over here.
Aye, Tom's seeing if it rolled down to a 1 to then be granted as a reroll. I don't think so. We'll play it as natural ones. That's the way we usually play the reroll one's ability. Shield Captain is going to go into the destroyers. Hurricane Bolters.
Rerolling ones, luckily, because he's slightly distracted, obviously. 5, so.
Yeah, strength 4, toughness 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
No minus on these?
Nope.
2 wounds taken. There is a model in there. Yeah, him. With a wound already. So model slain.
And then the next bike at back. Not rerolling ones. 5s again. 2. Just 2.
3 ups. Fouled 1, so a wound taken. And we'll go on here.
And the Dreadnought. So he's going to fire his 2d6 flaming shots for 7. Needing 3s. Ooh, terrible. 3, -2.
And this is against the
Warriors, it has to be.
Okay. Fouled 2. This is the main gun.
All at once.
Is it a heavy weapon?
3s, yeah, but it's not blast.
Right, okay.
So I can do it. So that's 4 at -3. Dead.
Yeah, we're no longer protected by it, yeah, so we'll take them. I don't think it really matters here which models are slain, I don't
And 5
think.
from the missiles on top. Once again, they're not blast either. Strength 5, so that's 3 at -1.
5 ups, save 1, 2 more slain. And you're just going to trample the rest in close combat.
That's the plan.
This is efficient stuff here from that Dreadnought. It's done well.
That's what Dreadnought should do, though. Really, like that's I like the idea.
Yeah,
of that.
yeah. They've become a lot more powerful.
Because otherwise, before he would have only been able to kill a maximum of 5 of those, so it would have taken him about 4 turns to eat through those.
Yeah.
But now, hopefully, less.
No, good stuff.
Well, that's almost shooting done. So just charges.
Okay, charges next. Okay, ignored the ghost arc here, but everything else is now in close combat. I did Overwatch. Tom declared with the Shield Captain against the Plasmancer and the Destroyers. We Overwatched with the Destroyers. One of the wounds did get through the 3+ invuln save, and we maxed out with damage. No feel, no pains passed, so 3 wounds caused on the Shield Captain. He's got about 7 wounds. He's still
7 wounds, yeah.
Yeah, and it's tough enough. And then after that contact was made, the other Virtus Praetors made it in. Alaris Terminators have contacted the Immortals and the Biker, and the Dreadnought fights on. So this is it now. Necrons well and truly constricted here at this point. Tom going for a mopping up action at this stage. Hold it right there. 4+. Start of the fight phase.
Start of the fight phase.
Yeah, 4+ for a mortal wound. No, 4+ here. Yes, got him.
Ignore it. Yes, he does.
God, okay. And then 4+ here. Yes, another one down to.
Ignore it. Yes, he does.
Oh, gosh, right.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, you can't apologise about dice rolls here. Oh boy. And those rolls were outside of the tray. The Emperor's blessing. Oh, I have to reroll.
Emperor's blessing
extends. Oh dear. It's like, and we've had glimmers of shining light coming down from the Golden Throne. It's all gone well here for the Imperium as they've purged the Xenos. Anyway, who's this attacking?
Captain on Dornigal jet bike into your mortal wound.
You have to call him Captain Shenanigans. Captain Shenanigans?
Captain Shenanigans on his Dornigal jet bike.
Okay. Okay.
Order. What's your toughness?
Who are you going against? The Plasmensa?
Yeah.
Toughness 4.
So that is 3 wounds, re-rolling because I charged.
Because you charged, yeah.
Nope, 3 wounds, -3.
Yeah, I've got living metal. We restore a wound each turn, but I've got no invuln save, so...
So that's 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh dear. Yeah, right. Just for... Yeah, so he's going to die. And then I'm going to try and...
Spend your last CC.
Somewhere in here. Here it is, I found it. So, when this character is slain. The end of that phase. So we'll leave it. Yeah, but we'll leave the model on. Potentially get him back up again. Okay, so charging units. Bikers.
Bike at the back.
Biker, yeah. 2s.
Reroll 1s, lucky.
All of them.
And then 3s. Reroll them.
Because you charged, yeah.
Yeah,
All of
4, -3.
Need 6s hit. None. D3 at a time.
Is any one wounded?
Yes, I think one of them is. Yeah, this one's on a wound, so didn't get him.
Another one.
And he's dead. Next one.
Didn't
That's
get
a
him.
wound, and
He's dead.
here's another wound. Okay, so we'll go like so. Right, so those 2 are slain. Okay, and then Laris charges.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 8 into these, 4 into him.
Okay.
I'll do the 4 into him first. All that.
Should be able to wipe this thing out.
1.
Ooh.
-2.
5 up. Come on. Oh. 1 damage.
Oh, that D3 again.
Come on, reroll.
I'm going to use a command reroll because I'm
Right,
gonna use...
hold it right there. I'm going to pull out a trick that I use against James and his Space Marines. If I chant 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, you roll a 1 or a 2.
Oh,
one,
okay.
1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2.
No,
Oh, it's a 3 plus. Nothing's working today. It works against James.
Do I keep that one?
Okay, so it's gone. I've tried and tried and tried. Nothing's worked. But I can't blame anything here. I'm not going to blame anything and complain. It's just we've been picked apart here by the Emperor's finest.
2s. Toughness 4.
Yeah. All of them.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Minus?
-2.
Yep. 5 ups. Ooh. Just 3 slain. Like so. Okay, so that's all resolved. It actually becomes my turn to fight next. So I may as well fight with the Necron Warriors. Push them in. So 6 of them against the Dreadnought. 3s. 2 wounds. No, sorry, 1 wound, because it's strength.
Yep.
Past 6, okay. Tom can fight with the Dreadnought, see if he can wipe out the Necron Warriors. Yeah, I think it's vehicle, in which case you get it. It's vehicle keyword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Could be wrong on that one, but we'll let it go here. Happy enough to play it that way.
4, -3.
4, okay.
Good.
So it can be removed. So I'm going to fight back here against the biker. Rerolling ones for hardwired hatred. 555 against the biker. 2 up armor save though should be fine. He's passed no problem. Necron Immortals. Just swing them around. They'll all get to fight. So it's going to be 7 of them. 3s. 5s. 2. We're asking questions of the Custodes here. Yeah, they passed as well. And the Plasmensa. 1 attack. Got the shield captain. I don't think so. We'll yeah, strength 4. Okay, so that's him done.
And he's currently dead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, why don't
I haven't brought him back just yet.
Oh dear. 1 command point left. Are you? Yes. No, it's worth it. I think we'll use our last command point then to resurrect the Cryptek.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Doesn't work, Tom.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, blast.
The Emperor's light shines upon us.
Yes. We wither away under the light of the Emperor. Okay, Necrons are in a sorry state here. Roll up a bit of morale for what's left. Alright, so morale then, Necron Warriors are gone. Morale, no problem for these units across here. So, turn finished for the Adeptus Custodes on turn 4. We'll push on. Yeah, it's a chance for it's combat attrition that can't be picked up yet. So we're going to push on here. Necrons turn 4 coming next. All looks lost for them, but they'll fight on here and see if we can maybe some consolation prizes here. We could try and go after him, but my units are tied down. These units can fly, but they can't pull out and shoot anymore. Immortals are tied up as well in close combat. Really, it's just a ghost arc that's left. So we're discussing the game. The Necrons don't stand a chance here. We're pinned down with our units. If I pull out a close combat, they're just going to get charged again.
Secured on there as well.
You've got it here. These are doomed. They're in trouble. We've been overwhelmed here. It's a slaughter that's taking place. The machine has been trampled here by the Imperium of Man. The Adeptus Custodes have performed excellently in this game. It's been enjoyable. It's been a good fight for sure. But the Custodes have dominated the battlefield. Ghost Ark's still alive, but I know for 9th edition they say not meant to concede, but it's not really a tournament game. So I think we'll draw it to a close just here. But it has been a slaughter that's taken place. It's been a great exhibition from the Adeptus Custodes for sure. Great to see them doing well here at the start of 9th edition. Great to see these units that Tom's been using. Great to see this Dreadnought taking part in the game also. So promising signs ahead, and everything's on its head at the moment. Necrons were ploughing ahead, doing well, sailing along in 8th edition, one victory after the next. Tom's Custodes were doing okay in some of the games that he was playing, and then 9th edition's come along and it's swung right around. Necron's struggling at the moment despite the new units being added in, but Adeptus Custodes looking very, very strong. 9th edition seems to suit them well. Strong units for holding objectives.
It's just about
powerful stratagems.
The whole army objective secured as well.
Oh, it's excellent. For holding objectives and grabbing objectives, it's fantastic. So this could be the army to watch out for on the channel. So we hope to start the league up again soon, just having a mini break at the moment just as we get used to 9th edition, and then looking forward to resuming that and introducing these new armies. But the Golden Boys here will be an army to look out for sure. But that's the battle. Final points scored. Tom's Adeptus Custodes miles ahead of the Necrons, so it's been a crushing victory for them here in this game. Units of the game then, we'll discuss that at this point. So Tom's going to give it to the Telemann Dreadnought. Fair enough. It waded its way through here. Firepower is excellent, resilient, and excellent close combat, and able to shoot whilst in close combat as well.
Yeah, I think with the fist and the gun is the best combination.
It's a great loadout. Yeah. Brilliant loadout for sure. And then for the Necrons, I'm going to give it to the Destroyers here. They couldn't really get going. They were interrupted multiple times during the game, but their firepower, they had the potential to really cause trouble if they got in amongst the bikers. It was a stratagem that wrecked their chances, that ability. We were going to re-roll fouled hit rolls and wound rolls. There could have been a ton of saves to make, but that was blocked by some powerful shenanigans. No powerful stratagems being used by the Custodes, but they've been revamped and updated. Plus the new edition of 40k, they seem to be doing very well. That's units of the game for both sides. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up just below the video here on YouTube. That really helps the video and the channel out. It's much appreciated. Keep a lookout for more battle reports here on YouTube and over on the Plus channel as well. That's the video. Keep a lookout for more games of 40k 9th edition in the future. Thanks for watching and tune in next time.